please visit dan subscribe channel YouTube kita.
Got it uncrated, and I think it looks pretty good. What do you think, Luch?
This thing's a lot bigger than I thought it was, people. A lot bigger. This is a full-size street cruiser that you can take on any street in America.
Yeah, it's pretty good size. It's a 250cc, and you know it's
really a good-looking bike, people.
So
it's all right. So what we need to do is get our handlebars on because obviously
we can't ride our bike
with no handlebars, people.
No handlebars.
No handlebars.
Yeah.
So and that's we got to put on some accessories, our throttle, our brakes, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to connect the throttle.
It looks pretty simple, people.
Put on the clutch.
Even a Luch could put this together.
Yeah, it's so easy a Luch can do it.
That's the new thing here. We like it simple, and this is easy to put together, people. Everything you need is going to be in this box right here. So we're going to unload the box, and we're going to put this all together, and we're going to get on with it. Let's see if they got my good side. Oh.
All right, people.
Welcome back. We're here.
So we're going to go ahead and slap on the handlebars and get right on this part here. We're just going to get the handlebars on, and then we'll get the battery in, and then we can roll it off of this frame underneath, and then get to the rest of it, like putting on the throttle and stuff like that. So let's put it on.
Now, people, the handlebars are wedged in with these little units, and they have a little directional arrow on here, if you can see that. Those go toward the front, people. Always face the arrow toward the front. That's the direction of travel. Okay. Now, you don't want to use any power tools on the handlebars because this is aluminum, people. Although it's high strength, you may strip it out, and you don't want to do that. So everything with hand tools.
Yeah. You really don't want to use a power tool on that.
All right. So
Right
let's
there.
bolt it down right there.
Yeah. We can adjust them a little bit later. Well, this thing sits low to the ground, so I guess Luch can ride it. And how comparable is this size-wise to your Honda Shadow?
Well, I used to have a 600 Shadow, people. Don't judge me, but it's about the same size.
Yeah, he was talking about how the
It
back
looks
seat,
almost identical.
Yeah, how the back seat and the fender looked a lot alike.
Oh, sorry about that. Almost identical. So now that we've got that on, we can go ahead and put on the rest of the accessories, like the brakes and the ignition and turn signals and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so let's see what we think of that. All right, let's get on with it.
Shall we? People, this is your throttle assembly. You have to take a couple screws out of here, a couple Phillips head screws, and then you have your throttle cable here. Now you have to run your throttle cable into your handlebar assembly here, see?
Into your what?
Your handlebar assembly.
Into your handlebar assembly.
So you just stick it right into that little hole and run it through. Run it through the guide. And then there's a little hole that you got to line up. And that just, well, line right up.
So let's see how that throttle feels real quick, Luch. That feels real good.
You like
Very
that?
good, Luch.
You like the way that feels?
Very good.
A nice throttle feel, isn't it?
So next is the brake.
Tighten them up snug, people. Only by hand. Only by hand. Okay. Make sure you're full operation and it goes right back to idle.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Fancy, isn't it? Oh, people, you can adjust the brakes for sensitive braking.
Yeah, check that out. Let's see if we can show that here.
There's a little lever. It has 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can count to 4, people. All on your American life and Lycan 250.
Yeah, it's
Awesome and educational.
Which is pretty cool. This thing is really easy to put together. There's really no issues.
Not much to it, is there, Dorito?
No, everything is there. You got to put in the battery, put on the handlebars, put on a couple.
It's not like what we're used to,
levers
huh?
and the throttle. No, it's actually real easy assembly.
Now, people, the backside of the brake assembly here has a hole in one side of it, and that's going to be for your rearview mirrors.
Pretty simple stuff. Everything's self-explanatory. It's so easy, even a Luch can do it.
You know, I've done 1 or 2, and this is by far the easiest we've had to do.
Yeah.
He may deny knowing us at first, but if you press it, he'll give in.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy, people, really.
Yeah.
Welcome back, people. We've taken the liberty of already disassembling the side cover on here. You'll have to take that off to do your battery, people. It's just one screw and then it pops off. Really simple. Then you need to take the seat off to get to the battery. Again, another simple procedure. Even Dorito could do it. Check it out.
Yeah, it's real simple. You actually have an Allen head bolt here that you just take on out. One right there. Seat pops out. You want to take that seat off. And then you have the two 8mm bolts.
Two 8mm bolts up here.
1, 2. Take that bracket off.
The whole
now.
bracket comes with it, people.
Yeah, now keep your bolts with your bracket so you don't lose them. That's what's important.
You don't want to lose your bolts, people.
Yeah, you can't get looched on that.
No.
Okay.
And then, look, the seat just pops up, people.
The seat pops up.
And then you got all this room here to get to your battery and wiring and accessories and stuff. So,
Easy peasy.
we have also taken the liberty to pre-fill our battery fluid, our battery acid in here. Be very careful, people. It will burn if you don't have tough skin, leathery, old skin like the Luch. So you fill it up with the recommended amount and put it on a 15-minute charge, and you're ready to go with the battery. Look, people, all you got to do is slide this thing down inside this little compartment, and boom,
Yeah,
there you have it.
real simple.
Simple, people, simple. And it has a minus sign for the negative, and it has a positive sign for the positive. Positive goes to positive, negative goes to negative.
And speaking of negative, there was someone made a negative comment about how hard it was to put in the battery. So there's the positive.
That's
See
the
how simple
positive
it
side.
is.
It's simple, people.
It's so easy a Luch can do it.
And he has,
Yep.
as you have just seen.
It's how you go at the bike. If you don't take your time and look at things beforehand and rush into it, then you're probably gonna get frustrated. But if you take your time, you look back, and you just pay attention to everything. Everything's a lot tighter. Everything is, is done right, and you don't have any issues. And in all actuality, when everything's said and done, it doesn't take as much time. What are we on, a whole 3 minutes?
Or so. I'm really liking the liking. You see what I did there, people?
That's pretty good.
There we go.
I can't wait to get some gas in this thing. Get it off of here, get some gas in it.
Do
get
we have
started.
gas?
Yes, we do.
Oh, God, I thought it was just me.
Yeah.
And don't forget, people, to strap down your battery. You don't want it to come flying between your legs while you're driving 50 miles an hour down the highway, right? So, secure your battery, people. People, check it out. Another very special guest today. Another very special guest today. The UPS guy is back for his second appearance here on Dorito and the Lucha Cabre, and we're ecstatic to have him here. Join us in welcoming him, won't you? There it is, people. There it is. Oh, yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. Even UPS loves Dorito and the Lucha Cabre. This is awesome, people. Second appearance by the UPS guy here at Dorito and the Lucha Cabre, and it's awesome to have him here. Brother, you do rock. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Go ahead and slap the seat on. As you guys seen, it literally took maybe 6-7 minutes. Let's go ahead and just say
Slap
10.
a battery in there.
Let's say 10 minutes to slap the battery in.
And the final touch is to put the seat back on, people.
And the hardest part of this is you just got to literally slide it on and put a bracket there and put a bolt on.
Two bolts.
2 bolts.
Use your hand tools, people. Always use hand tools when reassembling so as you don't strip out any of your bolts, people.
Yeah.
There is a little rubber gasket on here so you don't mess up your paint.
Because, like with me, I don't know, I kind of like it without the rear seat. But, we know how Luch is.
Me, my favorite addition is the rear foot pegs, people. And rear foot pegs are useless without the rear seat. So we need the rear seat, people. Always wear your rear seat.
But, it also looks real good without it, or with the seat as well on there. So, and then you take that, you slide the pad back into the other bracket that's right here. You slide it right back on, and you tighten your screw in. There you go, Luch.
Just like such.
Yep.
And remember, 11 Newton meters is the proper torque. And when you hear the click, then you're done.
We'll point out another thing too. Same with these rear signals. I really love this. This is awesome. You see that? They bend.
You're gonna break it.
No.
What?
Yeah, no, they bend right back. So that really, if the bike fell over,
It didn't break, people.
that's a cool thing.
It didn't break.
You know, you don't have to spend more money on signals if they just fold up like that, which I think is really cool.
That's awesome.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get that wire cut to it, and then we'll get right back to you guys, okay?
Rock on, people. We'll be right back.
Cheesy Ride and Luch coming at you here with more fun and excitement on the way. Stay tuned. Luch Bob.
It was simple, people. There's nothing to it.
Yeah.
Handlebars, a brake and a clutch assembly, a battery.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is it's all self-explanatory. It's really, really simple. I don't see how anybody can
And
have
if
a
you
hard
do
time
need
putting this
explanation, people, it does come with instructions. So read them, please.
together. Yeah, it does come with an instruction manual.
You still got it?
An owner's manual, yes, it has.
Oh, hey, we still got an extra one if you need it.
And this is the cool thing. This is an actual owner's manual. It's got a warranty registration card. You know, big ups to American Life.
They're doing it right.
Yeah, so, you know, that's really cool. And, you know, big shout out to County Imports, too. Thanks a lot, Wayne.
Guys, rock.
We're going to go ahead and get the key turned on and fire it up and give it an initial start for you guys here on the camera.
Dorito is going to give it its inaugural start, people.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll let Luch ride it up and down the street real quick before we take it out for a cruise. So let's check it out.
Let's see what you got there, big boy.
Shall we? Ooh, I feel like a renegade. So let's go ahead and give it a start.
People, without doing a thing, it starts right up. First crank. That is awesome.
Sounds really, really good.
Listen to that baby purr. Makes you wish you had one of your own, doesn't it, people?
Yeah, this is actually pretty cool.
Hey, aren't you Lorenzo Lamas?
I'm the renegade.
I've seen you on TV.
I just got a haircut.
He's famous, people.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
I do like the way
First
it
time,
sounds.
starts
For a
up first
250, this thing sounds mean. It really does. Let's see here. Give it a little rev.
Imagine yourself cruising the highways and byways.
So let's shut it off and get a helmet on. And
Let's take this
get
thing
Luch
around,
going
shall we?
Down the street on it.
All right. There it goes. Stick with us, people. We'll be right back.
Luch.
It's got a good center of gravity, people. Very low. Good balance.
Yep. So let's let him get him to ride it up the block and